look at these rotations. They're already here.
And look at all the utility, though. They're going to go for a full execute now. Smoke goes out towards Moto, but it's not being respected. Rigon's actually is considering respecting it. Okay, the flash is going to set him up through. Fletcher is chucked in towards Little Pip. But Corey and Fuzi have both found 2 entries. 1 kill goes away the CTs, but that is it. Bomb can now make its way through and get planted. Those rotations have made their way over. Synopsy and Scenari have to work out how they're going to put this one together. 3 Ts they have to find their way past. It's a difficult crossfire.
Scenari does try and take points. Soulfly hasn't revealed his position yet. Fuzi boosted up on the boxes, actually just completely deals with Scenari on his own. Now it's just Synopsy. 1 versus 3. Has an idea that Kyuubi's in the pit, but there's just too many players for SANGAL. Just completely overwhelmed Bad News Eagles. And that's a really secure pistol on their home map.
He had a fantastic round from Fuzi as well. Triple kill in it. Those entries they got into the site were fantastic.
Softening up Bad News Eagles further. SANGAL, they just seem to have a perfect read.
Kyuubi and Soulfly, the 2 players I want you to be keeping an eye on during this matchup because they are explosive on this team side. Rigon doesn't want anything to do with it. He's going to jiggle back out, takes a bit of damage for his trouble. Fuzi finds one as well. Soulfly immediately deals with Rigon. He does get 1 cheeky little kill back. But that's going to be just about it. And Synopsy's just going to P250, no armor. And he's chilling out in a smoke, which probably won't last too long. Oh, there it is. Scrunk deals with him, and it's a perfect.
Towards top middle. Thrown in. But the bulk of SANGAL already past it. Quick A wrap on the cards. Change of aggression and direction. Heads are presenting themselves. Bad News Eagles will fight to their deaths. How many can it take with them? That's the question. Good start. 1 flat throw, but quick succession of flurry as SANGAL kills in the feed. Should be an easy cleanup for round number 6, although...
Shot like that, Rigon almost has an opportunity, but the AK not quite able to connect, and well, Scenari in towards Banana, and if you go down in a setup like that, it's so easy for the response to come through and then to just take the site. And in this case, again, these aggressively posted players are going to be falling. Nice shot from GXX, another one from Scenari. So they are keeping the fight going here. The rotation now coming over from Rigon. That was just a dink. It needed to be the kill because it puts Rigon now in a 1v3.
Nothing doing either. But it's these micro decisions SANGAL are making that are just allowing them to come out on top each and every opportunity.
Dominance here on Inferno, but ooh, that's a nice shot from GXX. And look at the push down Banana. Rigon gets the kill. Corey looking for a wild spray, and now he has the information. GXX has got himself an AK as well. This is now a bit of a weird round. Definitely an opportunity for Bad News Eagles to steal something away here. They just had those upgraded pistols, a Hero M4. Looks like they're trying to make it work. Scrunk is the low. The bomb is planted. No hit either on this retake. Maybe they don't need it with a couple of kills like that. Scrunk the only survivor, and GXX is there to trade. Bad News Eagles get their first on the board.
Boosts completely.
They can still unravel everything. Scenario where GXX just fell, and they may not be accounting for it. The hot flashes coming through for apps. Flash deploys the smoke using their Scenario with 1, looking for the second, and even gets him through the floor. It's a floor bang to get it. Scrunk is able to take down Flasher. Scenario, he's struggling, overwhelmed by SANGAL. So that bomb can make its way through, but Synopsy and Rigon are here.
Rigon, he's going to deny it's not the bomb, but it is the planter. And now it's just Fuzi left, tucked into the corners, just hiding behind the flames. They're not expecting him to be there. Arriving from Graveyard as Rigon swaps to the sidearm. And he does catch out Fuzi, so Bad News.
But SANGAL don't adjust their setup. Fuzi's still here. He hasn't rotated over yet, and he's holding the line here. Actually doesn't spot Rigon. Scrunk does, but well, both of them fall immediately. Corey, the only one alive, and it's not for long. Rigon with another huge kill. Flashbang being set up to enable this stack over towards B. And all Bad News Eagles have to do is avoid walking into it. Even if they do, the damage should be minimal.
This flashbang could be instrumental, though. It's going to come in a matter of moments, and then all players of SANGAL are going to swing. It's only the Mac 10 that's blind, though. So the USPs, well, they do minimal damages. Just the one casualty so far, and now it's Scrunk. Flasher, the only player left. There's even a flank coming in as well. Juan Flatro is already in spawn. Scrunk has to just tuck in towards the sandbags. Hope and pray for a kill. And the bomb's even planted on A.
That's so funny. They know Skrunk's here though, right? Because he's doing the flash. So
Yeah.
that's hilarious. The solo planter. Flatro got him tucked on in. No chance for Skunk.
Still being primed and set. The Regon's not going to swing the issue until that smoke is down. Pre-fires the boost. And Corey will fall.
Beautifully done. The only defender here. Soulfly makes his way over, but maybe too late now. That bomb planted for 3v3. And they'd have kit, flashes, smoke. Enough to make this work. So they potentially interested in giving this one a look in. Fuzi now peering over as smoke fades. All 3 CTs here. They can block off Banana with this smoke. That's going to be thrown out now. So that nullifies one of these positions. GXX with the AWP doesn't even really want to get up that close to it. It's now a really difficult place to fight from, but he's still going to stand there and try and do it. The flashes come over. He's fully blinded, but the bomb is ticking. They're not finding a way through here. Rigon has found one, make it 2. Fuzi with double with one of his own. Scenario, though, is there for the trade. Bad News Eagles hold, but they are all together as 5. Their intentions do seem clear. Sentry drop down to slow any advancement outside from long. Fuzi, that smoke not going to dissuade him. Well-timed incendiary actually in towards short as well. Keeps them at bay. Fuzi's found Synopsy lurking out towards long. Another one of these peaks going their way. Flatro looking for anything. Fuzi rotates over and slots him out. Just about catches him. A good adjustment from Fuzi. Doing everything from SANGAL right now. Corey tucked in. Gonna swing up now at the perfect opportunity for one of his own. Scenario now, he's falling back. Rigon coming through on the flank. Is able to get that first kill. Molotov over is going to flush out this player in towards Graveyard. And that gives Scenario the kill. They're isolating these fights, finding the way through. But Cutie is still in mini pit and he's still striking. All now onto Scenario. 1 versus 3. And they are coming from every single direction. Soulfly swings out. And finally, SANGAL post around on the seat.
Utility sets being deployed as well. By Flatro, just to try and keep A at bay. Soulfly not considered on the boost. He does find one. And Scrunk with another. This B defense needs to keep on holding, and Soulfly's gone through the smoke. Absolutely perfect. Leaves Rigon alone in a 1 versus 5. Does find the first, but with 30 seconds left, and with everyone from SANGAL closing in on him, this feels improbable.
Yeah, time is his enemy at the moment. Even Banana has a player in it. He has to pick up that bomb, which is out in the open. Does not have any sort of smoke, nothing through which to use to get his way out here. Just trying to find a fight, trying to find an avenue into this. But that's going to be denied.
More Wally's being put down. Preventative measures for SANGAL, but it doesn't matter if Rigon just flashes himself out of apps. Yubi will hold, try and stand tall. That spray is absolutely perfect. 3 versus 2. Man advantage for SANGAL. That bomb, it has been picked up. Synopsy deals with the player in pit and even tries to fight Scrunk all the way over in towards library. Moto smoke deployed, vision obscured. Bad News Eagles with a chance to bring this to within 1.
There's kits, but it's not on either of the players. They have to collect them. In fact, every other player had a kit, so there's plenty of bodies from which to find them. But, well, that's another body in the mix. Scrunk now 1 boulders. A run boost initially. Fuzi blinded, doesn't see anything. And Rigon, he gets hungry. Red in his eyes. He charges on through, looking for anything. Maybe does damage. They're just going to commit to it. It's a rush onto the B bomb site. It flashes over the top. Synopsy enabled for the first kill. Rigon able to get one on the Soulfly as he swings out. But Corey in the back has found 2 quick kills with the AWP. Can't get the third though. GXX is there with his, and it leaves now Kyubi in a 1v3 to keep or to take this for SANGAL. Otherwise, overtime is looming. He's now making his way through CT, trying to fight through this one. Flatro, even with the nade to throw in his face, and Kyubi's going to throw one of his own. Almost brings down Flatro, but now they know exactly where he is. It should only be a matter of time before he's cleaned up.
And there we have it. GXX completely smashes him out the server, and Bad News Eagles, what a recovery. We're going to overtime in just a few minutes. See you after the break.
Utility comes through, Soulfly deploys a little bit of his own, knows that he wants to stand and fight this, just try and deny them how aggressive Bad News Eagles are, doesn't want to give them the space, but they demand to take it. Scenario, a huge kill, and Fuzi, all he can do is look on from that scope and see nothing but the sky.
Cadian on fire. They're even fighting through CT. Regon does get a little bit overzealous, but Juan Flatro just keeps on finding heads. Kyubi left alone, 1 versus 3. Limited HP, time restrict. With 35 seconds, they're going to go in. These two players on A, they need to hold strong.
XX, seen him able to do a lot close combat here. That's that first kill. The smoke giving them protection. Scenari gets one as well. The Corey, he's looking for more, gets one, but Scenari's still alive. Even swapping to the AWP, eventually run down by the Tech 9. Fuzi now going for the plant. Kyubi in towards Graveyard. A powerful position with where they're coming from. Fuzi spotted out, but Kyubi swings out for both. And off that, SANGAL take Inferno.
SANGAL. They got to be careful because there's only a couple of defenders.
Yeah, strap yourself in because we're about to see a bit of a brawl, and it's going to take place in mid first. Fuzi comes out ahead of that one. Synopsy removed. Now the rest of the attack comes through towards A. GXX and Flatro charging on through to take control of CT, and Rickon finds a big kill on towards Fuzi, evening things back out. Flatro jumping around like a roo, but not spotting anything at the moment. And he is actually going to get swung on by Soulfly. Scrunk now looking for the tree, but GXX with a huge double. Scenari gets one as well, leaves it all now onto QB in a 1v3. Two of these players incredibly low, but he has to find them. And look at the angle Rigon's on. A lovely tap to don't hear or see anything. Certainly would have heard that smoke being thrown over. Bomb should be planted momentarily as they make their way through, and that's SANGAL's due to start making their way, moving as a very limp pack. Rigon gets some target practice. Nice spray from long range. He's going to get removed. Thatcher is there for another. He can clean up with the Mac 10. Synopsy looking with the Galil, and he might actually just want to go pick up that AK, and yeah, in fact, that's exactly what he's going to do. So no harm, no foul.
The fact they're even hunting USPs here. I guess Corey does have Kevlar. So it would be significant. Because it will force 650 to come back out of his pocket. Synopsy clearing everything. He's even going to work his way around towards bench. He does jump and make noise. And fires a knife. Randy Zeger's off the back of that as well. Reset in towards top mid. They've still got Flatro out towards Palace. He can activate his lurk at any time. But this double push in from mid for SANGAL can be everything. Supported by the flashbang, but Scenari finds 2. Suddenly, this round is still on. But Scrunk tucked in under Palace. Flatro comes down the ladder, but he doesn't quite land the shots. So now Scenari going for a really difficult clutch, but still finds Soulfly. Unfortunately enough, Scrunk is there to just kind of
given to him. Scenari is right on there, walking around it as well, and he catches him off in the back line. Scenari walking on in, using the smoke to his advantage. Now, look at all of the ground. Look at Freezy. Look where he is. He's about to walk around with the AWP. Finds one quick, swaps to the duel. He's just trying to run away, escaping in the smoke, and there's more. A leg comes through. Kyubi gets the kill. Fuzi eventually falls. Kubi's just sitting here, waiting. Synopsy swings out. Corey gets... They have to take the fight. There is no utility on the T side. Scenari gets one onto Scrunk. It's costly, and he's removed by Corey. Fuzi now getting ready to set up utility for his teammates. Soulfly swings on out. Fuzi holding with the AWP. Synopsy looking for a headshot line here, but Soulfly that finds his head. So now GXX has to do everything. 1 versus 3. They tap the bomb, and it's not planted for him. Fuzi holding it, and GXX walks straight into his shot as well. Scenari brought down low, so there's still an opportunity. The round feels impossible, but they can certainly do a lot of damage. Smoke onto the site, giving them a little bit of room to play around on the T side. Scenari looking on through, trying to find something. Flatro's found one. Synopsy with one as well, and now they can just clean them up. Soulfly does get one nice kill at the very end. That's a nice adjustment from Synopsy. Soulfly with another huge amount of damage here, but damage does not a round make. And Soulfly might not even get away with it, and in fact, he will. Scoping on over, GXX spots nothing. Here comes the smokes. Spreading on over. Look at the rotations. 4 CTs here to defend. QB spots nothing in mid. So now they can focus all their attention on the defense. Soulfly swinging on out, gets that first kill. A good headshot. Scrunk gets one over the smoke as well. So far, they have found no inroads at all. Scrunk with another over the smoke. Leaves it now all onto Synopsy. 1 versus 5. And it feels all but inevitable. There's Boo stays alive and the bomb gets planted. It's a 5v5 retake. A flash being set up for this peak.
Oh, they're waiting as well. They're trying to see if they get any audio cues. GXX being silent. Now that flash will rain on over. Yubi protects first contact, but no, GXX finds both. And suddenly, this gets a whole lot more difficult for SANGAL.
Gotta fight their way through here. 2 players on the site, and Corey's removed, so it's just these players tucked in towards Firebox. Flatro going on over. Fuzi hits 2. The bomb, it's being defused, and the Chaos Knives are coming out, stabbing away. But Rigon's bullets rain. Now, Fuzi, he's gonna be selling the fake. The delay, now throwing out the Molotov, they think it's him. Everyone's going over there, but Synopsy doesn't budge. He gets the kill. Kubi goes down to Flatro. Corey looking to adjust. It's a wild spray, and it doesn't connect. Thankfully, Scrunk is there, but now it's just Scrunk. 1 versus 3, and they are swarming him from every angle. Finds a big kill. Now, Scenario, he's low. He has to tuck on in. GXX with that AK, making his way over. Scrunk's actually committing to the plant. Gets it down. Scenario gets the kill. Just about dodged by Scrunk. Mid firmly being established. Great utility in response. Soulfly catches a Flattery just walking through the smoke, punished for it. Now he's holding for the Synopsy as well, who decides to a little bit. Swings on out, but there's Soulfly. 2 huge kills.
Now look at this routine. Regon has to try and account for middle. And that's going to allow SANGAL to roll out the red carpet, stroll in towards B, and lock down the bomb. This is a nice little play, though. Underpass push. Could catch them off guard, because Fuzi, is he holding for it? Kind of. He's thinking about the consideration, but he turns away at the last possible moment, and now he scopes on short. Does he turn around, or does Regon find the kill? No. Trained on the position. Fuzi holds and accounts for it.
Flash into mid. Once again, actually, this one looks like an apps pop, and it could be well timed. Snary is under dark. He's just going to swing on out, catches him off. Fuzi, a huge kill as well. Amazing entries from SANGAL. Flatro desperate, looking for something in response. Sitting in this smoke. Him and Synopsy both ready just to take a fight. Ready for them to walk on through. Look at them grouped up here. Corey finds that first one. Now, Rigon cannot even get anything in response. Flatro all alone in the connector. Soulfly is going to walk into his crosshair at the very least. The utility ready on through. A flashbang over. Rigon under pressure. Fully blinded. Sitting around the pillar. Soulfly swings out and takes him down. GXX did rotate over and gets one in response.
But that's the bomb planted. Oh, and a Flatro. That might incentivize this retake to come over. Look at these rotations coming back in. Bad News Eagles resigning to the fact that they could have been saving, but Kyubi will trade out the kill. 3 versus 3, and Fuzi is holding this line, but can't quite connect the shot. Second time of asking, another missed opportunity. Kyubi full blind, and Fuzi on the Tech 9. Is there anything this man can't do but a 1 versus 1? There's no time for the bomb. As Scrunk, I think he's just about secured it. 15. GXX, he's here in close proxy. Synopsy's position could be everything here.
Yeah, GXX, he's going to get smoked off and start to rotate, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, he's completely circumnavigated. They run straight on through, remove Rigon, but now Synopsy can activate, gets one. Synopsy with one as well. GXX, sorry, doubles up, and he's still on the side, still fighting. QB and Corey now, 2 versus 4. 2 of these players so low, but GXX removes one. QB now all onto him, and there is GXX. We once again go to
mid, looking to try and help his team in case this commitment comes in. SANGAL peering, leading the line with Fuzi, but GXX is on the other end to receive. Well, it would actually completely eliminate him. Scenari hasn't fought this entire time in blindside scrum.
Corey in mid does catch off Rigon on that rotation, but again, it feels too little too late. He's found an avenue through at the very least, but GXX removes his teammate and removes him. 3 in the round for GXX, and
Rigon's just in sandwich. Again, it's one of these fun camera pans where Bad News Eagles have taken so much space for free, and SANGAL have got no idea. They're pushing top middle, that's fantastic, but Rigon's about to be in CT.
Gets flashed on through, and it's perfect. The shot is even better. Fuzi misses the adjustment. Rigon does eventually fall. Now it's a 2v4. Scenario wants to get this bomb down, starts to plant it on in, a smoke deployed through, and he is removed. The plant actually gets denied. That is huge. Now, GXX holding in for Corey. Soulfly is the one in the clutch. 1 versus 3. Peers on over, spots GXX, but now his position is known. He has to pull off what feels like the impossible, and it is.
Well, Regon, oh my goodness me, eviscerates Soulfly, and suddenly Corey's under pressure, deals with that mid lurk. Bomb has just gone down, and SANGAL, they're already rotated very quickly over.
Look at these aggressive setups from Bad News Eagles, though. 2 players sitting next to each other. The flash over the top, dodged by 1. And there's GXX and Synopsy with 1 apiece. The hit, it is completely faulted. GXX and Synopsy's vision going to be blocked off. Has HE ready for when that bomb comes through. Snary does take a bit of damage on 1. That's the follow-up utility. Soulfly, he's tucked on in here. He's spotted on the swing, isn't able to connect the shots. Snary punching in the bullets. GXX, he's going to plant. Synopsy gets 1 as well. So they end up evening things back out. Fuzi not able to respond yet. He's slowly creeping around. He's being held for. Doesn't matter. Still hits the shot. And now, with the flank coming from Corey, it's looking a lot better for SANGAL.
Yeah, he's clearing out ramp as well, so they know that these players have to be towards site and cave. Creeping forward. Scenario's going to get caught straight in the back lines. Not ready for Corey. It's all onto Juan Flatro. Just been smoked out of the fight. Corey even wins it out anyway. What a... Meanwhile, Kyuubi's got a little bit of a gap in this smoke to deal with this flanking player of Regon. GXX just jumped over the sightline of Corey. Corey just keeps on going back. One Flatro's there to trade, but there's another player in Donut.
That decision to go for the swing. Corey's still in here, as you mentioned. The bomb's actually going back towards B. They've kept 1 defender over here, and Regon's going to catch them completely blindsided. A good adjustment from Soulfly at least, but look at the health. Flatro has Corey tucked on in. They know he is here, which means the Synopsy is all alone on B. And Flatro, well, gets that kill. Looking for 1 more, but Synopsy, a huge headshot. Soulfly now, 1 versus 2, with the AWP in his hand. And oh, a nice wallbang. He's just not able to connect the kill. Repositioning, has a kit, but needs to find both. The clock is ticking on down. His time, it feels numbered, with no kill.
But now his position is going to be completely encapsulated, because look at all of these players. It's a free bomb site.
The rotations come through, but it's being held for by Flatro, and there's also GXX in towards Red House. He swings out to remove Corey. Everyone falls except Kyuubi, who was tucked in the back the whole time. Gets that 1 kill, but Scenario's there. Excavation museum site, to be fair. That's probably the least of their concerns. They're hearing everything, and they're heading
That's nice.
the right way. But, okay, GXX, he's ready for it. He gets to practice a few of his flicks here. There we go, 3 of them land, and he's looking like he's going to get his 4th right there. Oh, okay, maybe not. Fuzi, now he gets to pick up the AWP, but only for half. Eagles get ready for a split. Bomb is ready in A-holes. Kyuubi under pressure. Has Fuzi in towards Donut as well. 3 players about to walk into his crosshair. Gets the first, can't quite get the second, but Kyuubi has gotten both, and he's dropped the bomb. Rotations now come over. Corey gets 1 before he's traded up, but Flatshow, another clutch he has to come up with. 1 versus 3 this time. Tucked on site. Bomb has to be retrieved.
He's actually playing this really well. Knows that the one-way smoke's down, so can lock Kyuubi in. Soulfly, okay. Gonna say Juan Flatro could have caught him off, but no. Deals with the low HP of Kyuubi. Next task is to pick up the bomb, all whilst escaping these different positions. Has to consider the flank. That's got to be in the corner of his mind, but Skrunk's coming in from Donut, and he's not ready for it.
But the hit is coming through from SANGAL. Nopsy a lot on his shoulders. Spots out 1. Falls back towards Temple, and even gets a kill on the fadeaway. Spots Fuzi with the bomb, so he wants to stand and try and fight, deny that bomb crossing. GXX is the one to do it. Big kills coming through. Synopsy swinging out for more. Corey gets 1 back in response, make it 2. And Skrunk, well, he's all alone. Rickon almost finishes him off. now looking to do the job. Scrunk, nothing in his health pool. 2 players pincering him in, and he just can't find a way out. Nowhere is safe. Flatcho eventually drops. Now, once again, they've found this path through. Flatcho, with that P90, is in towards Donut.
Well, yeah. Again, I can't see him doing much. I mean, he can go full balls to the wall, run through the smoke, but the rest of his teammates are just being annihilated. In fact, it's going to be all up to him in a minute because Synopsy's fallen.
Can't believe
Let's get one.
We're about to see a 1v4 P... Oh, okay.
No, we're not. It's a bit brave. I've seen partial investments work out. Normally in favor of BNE, GXX just says no. Fully blind. Look at the positions again. One Flatro, GXX, an absolute anchor on these bomb sites, weighing down SANGAL, and it's just enough. There's nothing Scrunk can do.
Getting hounded as well by Synopsy. Just trying to catch him off. Being thorough, there's no way. Scrunk looking on over. A boost might come through here. A good nade though. And look at GXX. He just pushed on through. Ooh, misses the flick. Goes for it. Doesn't connect. Second opportunity. And they're just doing damage at the moment. Even sticking out with the USP, but it's Rigon that gets the kill. Make it a triple, in fact, in the round.
It's actually completely open. Not that SANGAL know this, but they're going to line up the smokes. And that's going to force a decision out from Scenario and Juan Flatro. Are they going to push the issue over towards Shelf, or are they just going to reset? Looks to be the latter, as both of them come in. Juan Flatro fully blind, holds the spray, actually finds 2, and that's inherently baited Scenario back in, who now stands to fight.
Big kill from Fuzi. GXX, he's sitting on the other side of this smoke. Look for a second like he wanted to push on through while the rest of his team will. And Fuzi holding for it. It's a bait with the bomb. And
Critical that they win it. That's a deep smoke being lined up. Molotovs fly in. They want to take the fight straight to BNE, all the way over on B. Soulfly with this control out towards long. Synopsy gets caught off guard. There's one more player here. One Flatro in cave, but with this deep control of CT. SANGAL, they're in touching distance of getting 15. They can taste.
AWP, he's actually boosted up on over to get a bit of a better angle. GXX is holding the off angle, but he's peered on in on. Fuzi gets the kill. Now Rigon, he tries to activate, but QB gets the kill. Synopsy's looking up with the MP9, only good for 1. That could have been it, but he doesn't have the gun to make it work. A HE over the top does a lot. 2 M4s, all keeping them in there. Flatro running on through, dig down, Scrunk finishes him off. And while SANGAL